What do you do when someone sends you an ugly DM? Welcome to Storytime.
The truth is, there's a lot of life that doesn't have a solution you can just find online. So how do you know what to do when you don't know what to do?
Storytime. So this week, we're talking about when you don't know what to do the next right thing. Just like a great song from Frozen. But here's the deal. What happens when, for a lot of us, doing the next right thing won't make us more loved? An example for me is a few weeks ago, I started just for fun doing this thing called Daily Verse with Shelp. And I just have the YouVersion app that gives you a verse every day. And I just decided, what if I took 60 seconds every day and just gave thoughts, comments, study on that verse that YouVersion gives every day. I'm already reading it. I'm already getting the verse. I might as well share it with others. And so I did that. Now, I put a bunch of hashtags to it, hoping people can see it and find it. And wouldn't you know it, somebody I've never met named Ben J. I have no idea what his last name is. Just says Ben J. And Ben J sent me a DM, a private message, which I got excited. I'm like, I'm going to make a new friend today. And wouldn't you know it, guys, Ben J did not send me a kind message. Ben J called me certain names that I unfortunately, for lots of reasons, can't repeat here. But here's the weird thing. Somebody somewhere else in the world, probably in our country, sent me a message because he saw that I was a Christian and I was reading out of a Bible. And he blamed and yelled at all of us Christians in his put-downs towards me and associated me with all that. And I reached out. And I had a moment, you guys. I got to be honest, because I was like, okay, Ben J, no idea who you are. But what I know is you're pretty mad. You don't like Christians. You don't like the Bible. And all I'm doing is giving thoughts of the day for what people would want to hear it, whoever that would be. And Ben J decided to get angry. And so I sent him a response back. I'm like, why not, right? I'm sure you get a lot of spam and weird stuff. I really like to respond back to people. When they send weird stuff like, hey, my name is so-and-so, I'm like, hey, I like bubblegum. Just spice it up a little. And this guy, I decided, what if I asked him, hey, man, you seem a little upset. Are you okay? And I did. I sent him that. And wouldn't you know it, within a few hours, he responded back with even more very negative, very crass and crude descriptions of how I should go die and how I should go, end my life and all sorts of things. And here's what I want you to think about. I'm not at any loss here. This is someone I didn't know. It doesn't scare me, but I know for a lot of us, if we try to do the right thing, if we get opposition from maybe our mom and dad, if we get opposition from someone we really like in our circle of friends, we want them to see us more. We want them to appreciate us more. And if they were to give us some heat or some anger about what we're doing, that would really hurt. And I got to be honest, it's easy for me to have a funny attitude about Ben J. But the truth is, a lot of us have people in our life that are keeping us from doing the next right thing because we're really fearful of what could happen. And I just share this story with you in Storytime today to remind you that you and I have an opportunity every day with how to respond. I want to share with you 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15. And actually what makes this verse so interesting to me is the way it's worded shows us a path we can always take no matter the circumstance. 1 Peter 3:15, the Apostle Peter says, here's what I want you to do. Always in your heart revere Christ as Lord. Always be prepared to give an answer to everybody for the hope that you have, who asks you to give them a reason. But, and then he says, but do this with gentleness and respect, keeping a clear conscience, so that those who speak maliciously, which my friend Ben J, let me tell you, that is a great description of what he called me. It was wildly malicious. And it says, keep a clear conscience so that those who speak maliciously against your good behavior in Christ may be ashamed of their slander. Here's the magic sauce that Peter discovered. If I choose gentleness, if I choose kindness, if I choose respect, even if people still speak bad of me, it puts them in a weird position. You and I Our job is not to lash out. Our job is not to send more evil words back. I got to tell you, there was a moment where I thought, why are you being such a jerk? What's the matter with you? Like, there was a moment where I thought, you don't even know me. And for you to call, I mean, guys, it was mean what he said. I thought about responding, but what would that do? And that's what a lot of us are dealing with politics, racism, COVID opinions, all that right now. Would you, in this story time, just choose today gentleness and respect with everyone you talk to? And remember, that could turn things. That answer is always in season for people who are finding out about the hope that you and I have. Responding in kindness might just be your next right thing.